how you doing, guys? It's Ilya Bella here. I do coding stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it. And this is called remove outermost parentheses. A valid parenthesis string is either empty, this right here, or a plus b, where a and b are valid parenthesis strings, and plus represents string concatenation. For example, these right here are all valid parenthesis strings. A valid parenthesis string S is primitive if it's non-empty and there does not exist a way to split it into S, which is A plus B, with A and B non-empty valid parenthesis strings. Given a valid parenthesis string S, consider its primitive decomposition, which is S, P1 plus P2 plus so on plus Pk, where Pi are primitive valid parenthesis strings. Return S after removing the outermost parenthesis of every primitive string in the primitive decomposition of S. Let's look at this example. We got this input right here and we return this output, because you can see that we split this string, this input, into these parts. After removing outer parentheses of each part, we remove this first parenthesis and this last one, and right here the first one and the last one, and we got this, this first part and the second part, and we concatenate them and we got the final answer. Right here we also get rid of the first one and the last one in each part, and then we concatenate them and we got the final answer. Right here that's the same. We get rid of we split this input into these logical parts, and we get rid of the first one and the last one parenthesis in each part, and then we concatenate them and we got the final result. The length of that string is less than or equal to 10,000, as at the position of I is either an open parenthesis or a closed parenthesis. S is a valid parenthesis string. Well, go for it. First, we can create a string builder in order to build the final string. New string builder. We need to count each parenthesis, and we are looping through this string. We say s.toChar array, at each iteration we check. In the case when the current character is equal to an open parenthesis, and also this count is greater than 0, then we append the current character to that final result. In the case when we can say else if, whatever we can say, if C is equal to the closed parenthesis and also count is greater than 1, then we include that character to the final result. Finally, we return string builder dot to string. Yeah, let's okay, by the way, I forgot, we need to, at each iteration, we increment count by 1 every time we see an open parenthesis, and every time we see the closed parenthesis, we decrement count by 1. Let's run this code. There we go. Good. Let's look at this example. We got this string right here. Count initially is 0. We start looping through this string. The result, which is string builder, is equal to empty. And we can see that the current character is equal to this one, and count is not greater than 0, so we skip this condition. We go here, we also skip this condition because this character is not equal to this one. After this first condition, we increment count by 1. We got 1. Then we go here. Okay. This character is equal to this one, and count is greater than 0. We append this, parenthesis to this result. Then we go here, is not equal to this one. We skip this condition. Before that, of course, we already incremented this count. Then we go here. We can see that is not equal to this one. We go here. It is. We include this parenthesis to that final result. Then we decrement count by 1. We got 1. Then we go here. Then we see this one. We append this one. Then we decrement. We increment count by 1. We got 2. We skip this condition. Then we go here. We append this parenthesis. Then we decrement count by 1. We got 1. Then we go here again. We skip these 2 conditions. Then we go here. No, we skip this condition. We skip this condition. Then we go here. We see that this current parenthesis is equal to this one, and count is not greater than 1. We decrement. We skip this condition and we decrement this count by 1, so we got 0. Yeah. Then we go here. Then we can see that is not greater than 0. We skip this one. We skip this one. Then we go here. We already incremented count by 1, right? We go here and we see that is greater than 0. We append this 1 to that result. Then we increment by 1. Then we go here, and we have 2 instead of 1. We can see that 2 is greater than 1 right here. We append this one. We decrement count by 1. We got 1. Then we go here. and we skip this one and the second one, and we decrement count by 1. We got 0 right here. And finally we out of that loop and we return this result, which is right here. We can remove that empty spaces. We got this final answer. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Follow me on social medias. I do all LeetCode problems. Give me a big thumbs up to support my channel. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and I wish you all the best. Bye.